Why? Why are you still here? Why did you fill out that form on our website? You see, your why is the key to you having the success that you deserve. You see, so many people focus so much effort on the magic how. How do I do this? How do I make money? How does it get started? How is this different than every other program out there? And the truth of the matter is, once you've made the decision, once you've chosen the right vehicle, now it's a matter of solidifying your why. Because the reason that you got started is unique to you. And you know what? I want to share this with you by going through just a quick little exercise. Let's think about our dream home. If you don't mind, you can close your eyes right now. And if you don't want to, that's fine. But for those that want to close their eyes, I want you to visualize in your mind, I want you to see your dream home. Is it by the mountains? Maybe in the mountains, near a ski resort? Or is it near a stream or a creek? Or maybe it's in the city and it's a giant house. Maybe it's large. How big is it? What color is it? What is it made out of? Is it brick? Is it log cabin? Maybe it's on the beach and you can hear the ocean begin to crash and the waves begin to make noise. I want you to drive up right now into the driveway, into your perfect home. What does the lawn look like? Is it manicured? Are there pretty trees? What does your walkway look like? Is it steps? Maybe it's concrete. And I want you to, in your mind, begin to walk down those steps or on those stones, and you walk up to the front door, and it's the door you've always imagined. What does it look like? Does it have stained glass? What color is it? I want you to turn the handle on that door and open up the door into the house, and I want you to begin to look inside the house. And maybe you've been greeted by your favorite pet, or maybe your favorite spouse or person or a child, and they tap you on the leg, and you begin to look in, and how do you feel right now? Begin to smell that house. Doesn't it smell new, fresh? Maybe you begin to smell the pine. Maybe it's the time of the year when you've got a tree in the house and it's a seasonal time, and you begin to smell the smells of winter. Maybe it's the smells of a fresh baked apple pie. How does that feel? How does it smell? I want you to walk in now and go into the kitchen. I want you to imagine the kitchen of your dreams. This is where the ladies really get excited. Maybe you have granite tables or countertops and the latest stainless steel appliances. You go over and you pull open the oven and there's the smell of your favorite food coming out. I want you now to walk into the living room or maybe outside on the porch. What does the view look like? Can you see the trees? Maybe you can see the ocean. Maybe you can see the golf course. All right. Now, many people here actually had an emotional state change. They actually feel different. You see, your mind cannot tell the difference between a vivid imagination and reality. And as you begin to smell those smells, some of you now are still craving an apple pie maybe or your favorite food. You see, that is what you have to do with your why. Your why needs to be so real. You see, the difference between those that start in this business and actually have the true success is they have a strong why. There is a burning desire. As I mentioned earlier, when I got started, I got laid off from the dot-com bomb. I had to make this happen. I had other options, but this was the best option. But in my mind, this was the only option, and I began to move forward in the right direction. I had a strong why. And that's what we're talking about right now. Now below me, you're going to see a button that says Set Your Why in Stone. I want you to go ahead and click on that button right now, and it's going to pop up a screen, and it's going to allow you to put your why. But here's the thing. I don't want any canned answers. I don't want if I said earlier, what's your dream home look like? Oh, it's big, okay? Your mind cannot get excited about that. But if you can be very specific, I want you to write down your why. Then I want you to put down the reasons why you must have it come to pass. Meaning, it's not something that you want. For example, if you want to spend time with your family, I want you to write down, I want to spend time with my family. And then I want you to write down why you want to spend time with your family. Now I want you to take it another step. I want you to put, how does that make you feel? Do you feel happy? Do you feel successful? Do you feel fulfilled? And I want you to read your why every day. In fact, for the next 7 days, I recommend reading it daily forever. But and your why is going to update. It's going to change as you start to reach things. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about goals. So many people get confused with goals and their why. Your why is, what does your perfect world look like? Imagine that you had a paintbrush and you could paint the perfect world, okay? You wake up and you have the money in the bank that you've always wanted, that you deserve. You have the family of your dreams. Your family is in the school of their dreams. You're going on the vacations of your dreams. You see, you're not just surviving, but you're living life. I want that why to be as specific as possible. I want you to write it down in great detail, because as we saw in that exercise, our minds can't tell the difference between a vivid imagination and reality. So I want you to right now begin to craft your why. Why must you succeed? What does that look like in your life? And what is it going to mean for those that live around you, and those that are your family, and those that you have the ability now to begin to show and share your benefits that you've seen from the Trump Network? So write your why now. Don't move forward to the next step until you do. Now, here's just a little bit of caution as you begin to do that. Don't put the canned answers. Pay your bills off, get out of debt. Those are all great, but I want you to go beyond that. You see, paying off your bills, getting out of debt, that's getting you to ground zero. Now I want you to start building beyond ground zero into that life that you've always wanted and that you deserve. And by taking the action and getting started, you are now moving towards. So write your why now. Click on the button below me and create your why. And I'll see you on the next video.